Here we are.
There's a lesson in there, I call it incredibly credible. And it's really based upon this idea that comes up time and time again in comedy about truth in comedy. That is, when you tell the truth, you actually have a better chance of making people laugh, in part because your truth is unique, in that sense. And then also, most people are just really not honest. And, and there's something very authentic, appealing about someone who owns their shit, so to speak. And comics are really good at this. I use the example in business of Domino's Pizza. So Domino's was like trading at like $3 a share. It was just doing really terrible. And one of the reasons it was doing terrible was because its pizza tasted like cardboard. That's essentially what the feedback was, that the crust tasted like cardboard. And Domino's owned their shit, so to speak, and they revamped their pizza from the ground up, so to speak. And then they did an ad campaign that essentially acknowledged that their pizza sucks and turned the company around. It trades at like $274 a share. You have a very funny
That's better than Bitcoin.
It's better than Bitcoin right now. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, in terms of that increase from, and whichever was all, I know you're spending time on Clubhouse. Good luck escaping the cryptocurrency conversation. But because even if any listener goes and rewinds the recording, what you'll hear is Pete just being exceptionally honest with himself. Like, oh, well, I don't know if I have what it takes to do this part, or I need to, and that's something that I bet I've mentioned this with you on the podcast before, but it's something that I feel like I do a lot of, and you inspire me to do even more of it, because you're just a ruthless American psycho, like just very, very not American Psycho is a terrible reference, because you're not vain, but you are just like ruthlessly authentic and honest, and will tell people exactly what you think. And it's you and I look at it different, or you and I look at it the same, which is that's a service that you are This is something good friends do for one another.
Yes.
I remember we were walking, we were at the, remember when I lived in Malibu? Remember when I had that sweet pad in Malibu? And we go, you visit and come stay the extra bedroom one week, and we go for some like beach exercises. So we're walking along the beach one day, and Pete looks at me and he's like, there's something I need to tell you, and it's it's this is something friends do for one another. This is just, and I'm like, oh my God, what is like? Yeah.
By the way, mind you, at this time, Shane has suffered from various addictions, some mental health issues, bad relationships.
I'd been through like 10 to 20 different interventions with people. I'm like, oh God, here it comes. And then he goes, you need to start trimming your ear hair.
It's distracting.
It's distracting. I'm like, yes, of course. Thank you. And I mean, much of our beliefs, many of our ambitions, because when you say most people aren't honest, I'd push back a little bit and say, usually the bigger issue is people aren't honest with themselves.
That's fair.